talking normally?
Do the Samoan leo.
Leai, so yeah.
Ioi.
Hey, how much Samoan do you know? Wai laingoa.
I know like 3 of
Oh, I
them.
should interview him Samoan. Wai laingoa.
I know what. You're in New Zealand.
Okay, I can't remember. Maybe you guys could just introduce yourselves quickly.
Kia ora, my name's Don.
Hi, I'm Rosa.
Well, you go, Rosa, you go first.
I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're just highlighting the whole element of trust. Are we supposed to look at you or the camera?
You can look at me.
Oh, okay. So for me, if like anybody took anything from that session, it was all about you can't trust other people, you can't move forward in relationships or whatever with other people, you can't prepare yourself in any other way except if you get yourself right with God first. So it's kind of like, there was a story about this man who was like, sorry, am I allowed to tell a story? You know, about, you know, you've got like 10, 100 rooms in your life. How many of those rooms are you giving up for God? And Jesus is asking you, give me the key, because I want to own the house and you come and live with me instead. So, yeah.
Made Samoa is because
Well, we have heaps of rooms in one house.
Yeah, you know, essentially the importance of trust and the fact that, you know, as Ross has said, it all begins with our relationship with God. So if we understand trust in that context, then we start to expect it in others and we start to offer it to others. So it's very, I think, a key element. When we're talking about the theme of Luke 3, the idea that you know, God is asking us to make the pathways straight. That's about clearing obstacles, and the biggest obstacle that we have in the church is our relationships. And often we tolerate the church behaving in low trust ways. That's really not symbolic or expressing of the high trust that God expects from us. So it was really just about reflection, just asking ourselves, you know, are we aligning with what our faith is saying? And if we are truly committed to trusting God, placing God first, then everything that we do, everything that we use to symbolize who we are, has to express that exact same thing. So pushing towards a high trust expression should really be the goal. Well, I think what Rosa did in the session actually was really, really good, and I know what she means. You know, you're always kind of nervous before the session starts, but you know, once she got the crowd up and running, the icebreakers worked perfectly and really illustrated things well. And I think the spirit with which the crowd got into the icebreakers kind of showed what a good crowd we had this year. I've been to several Theological Hui. Often they've been kind of standoffish or very academic affairs, you know, and that's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, the way we can be sometimes. But this crowd this year was very, very different, really open, really friendly, I thought. I found when we got into the actual delivery of the sessions, I also found them to be really engaged, especially at the end with the Q&A and the feedback. I mean, you know, they're not afraid to ask questions, and that really showed me that this crowd was engaging theologically in the way that we were hoping. So it wasn't just you know, your normal kind of low-level gathering. I think we've got some really wonderful potential amongst this crowd. It was nice to see some dynamic young leaders here, and I think the hope that the organisers had for, you know, having us look forward a little bit and start thinking very seriously about our kaupapa, our theology, the things that we're giving our time to. I think you can really trust that this crowd has taken that away, and in a real way. You could really see minds ticking over, brains working, spirits being moved, hearts being touched. So for me, as you can tell, I've turned up with a bit of a flu, but I found being around this crowd actually very uplifting, very inspirational, so it's been quite a privilege.
Yeah, can I just say that what I noticed with the crowd as well is that, because it's a whole range of ages. So I remember I had a conversation with Sharon, one of the reps earlier, about sometimes as young people, we can get caught up with trying to act proper around, you know, the elderly and stuff like that. And then I said, well, maybe they expect us to be young people, and they're probably here to kind of rub off on the, you know, what it means to be young, and that is like, yeah, we don't think sometimes. No, we do most of the time, but you know, like free spirits.
Any final thoughts? Anything you want to leave us with?
Awesome.
Prepare, show, lead. I don't know. Yeah. So much to take. It's like, remember. All I know is I like today's session whereby they're talking about, it's all about the fourth day. So I know I was invited here to speak. This is how God's been speaking to me. But I believe I wasn't really here to be in the front. I felt like I was here to support somebody else who carried the message. And I praise God for that, because he's really taught me that sometimes you're not the one that he's giving the message to. And we need to identify which role he's put us in. Like, you need to know when it is your turn and when it is your turn to support somebody else. So I praise God for that. So thank you for the opportunity.
The highlight for me is it's been cool to sort of follow through on the one side the presenters. So it was a privilege to be with Rosa the first night, to have Ngira and Alan the next day, Kirsten and our Father Claude doing really well. And on the other side, seeing the way that the Youth Commission, the stewards have been running the show really seamlessly. It's been awesome having the archbishops here, and Bishop Rahu. It's been awesome having the iwi kāinga here. So the support was here, the manaakitanga was here. It was just exceptional, really positive, wonderful thing to be involved with. So yeah, if you invite us back, I'm sure we'd come. It was really awesome.
Okay.
Thanks for the gifts, by the way.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
They look
Kia ora.
heavy.
Kia ora.
No, I'm kidding. Bye.
All right, thank you.